Hello, I am Maricita Colors in English. ¿Cómo están, chicas? Hello, girls. Today we are on a chat live from Germany. And I want to show you one thread that I made in crochet. Look. This is a nice skirt, summer skirt, but can be too for winter when you make of wool. How are you? Hello, thank you for your likes. I am Maricita Colors in English, and today I want to show you my nice skirt Fernanda. It's a crocheted pattern that I will let you on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video. I want to show you to my new thread in knitting. This will be a nice beanie or a slouchy look. Thank you if you can write me and you can tell me from where you connect. Okay, I want to explain you how I made this nice skirt. I begin here with single crochet. Look, this is the single crochet, punto medio, punto bajo, or medio punto en español. We have a lot of names in Spanish. I put this yarn in the waist because it was a little big for me. Thank you for your likes. I made this with a nice yarn. This yarn is like ribbon yarn. I made this skirt, falda en español, I made with this ribbon too. Some years ago here in Germany, you can find this nice yarn. Thank you for your like, chicas. You can comment too and can write me from where you connect. This nice skirt you can make for all the size. You only must make first the width of your waist. You can compare with another skirt, with a t-shirt, you can compare with a jean. Here I don't make increases in the waistband, I think is the name. I begin from here and I made the single crochet, punto medio, punto bajo, or medio punto. By example, you will see on the pattern. I don't remember exactly how many stitches I have in my skirt, but this is a size LXL, more or less. I made, by example, 100 single crochet, and I made in every round the 100 single crochet. I didn't make increases on the waistband. The waistband was the same. I make this like a girdle. It's in, I don't know, in English, how is the name of this? In Spanish, it's like a correa. This is like a correa. For that, you can make a little more tight your waist. Thank you for your likes, chicas. Muchas gracias. So I made the single crochet 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 rounds. I made in rounds the single crochet. And after this, I begin to make the increases. For that, my skirt is a little like the like volants. I don't know in English this word, volantes, or like line A. Look, here I use the double crochet. I use in all the body the double crochet, and when I finish I made this fantasy stitch. Look, this fantasy stitch is very nice. Punto fantasía en español. Double crochet, punto vareta, or punto alto en español. In Spanish, we have a lot of names for the stitches. Stitches, puntos en español. So, in the first round of the double crochet, after that I made the single crochet, I begin to make increases, aumentos en español. This pattern I will let you on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video will appear the box of this pattern. Look, here is one increase. How I recognize one increase? When you made 2 stitches in one stitch, this is one increase, aumento. So in the first round, I made 1 increase, 2 double crochet, 1 increase, 2 double crochet. This is for that our skirt had the line A. In the second round of the double crochet, I made 1 increase, 2 double crochet, 1 increase, 2 double crochet. No, 3. Look, this is the increase, and here are the 3 double crochet, 1 in every stitch. And after this come the increase. I use the technique of the BEANIE hats for the increases. So, when I finish this, I make a stitch over a stitch. I didn't make in the third round increases, look. In the fourth round, I didn't make two knot increases. But this I explained you step by step on the pattern. It's a very nice skirt. And at the end, I made this fantasy stitch. When I was finished my skirt, I began to make this fantasy stitch like volants, a little detail for my skirt. This fantasy stitch I used to in a, this is one fantasy stitch of one of the headbands that I have here on my channel. I make a little variation only. Are 2 double crochet together, 2 chains of separation. I skip 1 stitch, and in the next I repeat 2 double crochet separated for 2 chains. And look, these little balls I made at the end, and it's very, very nice. You can make this skirt with all the yarns. You can make for winter with wool, you can make for summer with cotton. If you want that your thread is not open like this, or you must use a teeny hook. This is the tip that I give you. And 2, you can use a little skirt or a teeny skirt down the skirt. I don't, this word is like when you have a dress, sometimes this dress is a little transparent, and hinter or unten, or after the skirt or dress come another skirt that is not so transparent. This is my skirt trifina. And now I want to show you my new knitting beanie hat. Look here, I use the rib stitch, punto elástico en español. It's elastic because you can make like this. It's one knit stitch, one purl stitch. The purl stitch is like knot, and the knit stitch is like plano. Look, this is the knot, this is the purl stitch. And here you can see the knit stitch. So in this beanie hat, I use the rib stitch, the garter stitch, the stockinette stitch, and at the end, I will sew here on the lateral. I will make first decreases. I begin from here to up. I made like I will show you. I made a crocheted beanie, and this beanie has similar stitches. This is like the rib stitch, but in crochet. Here I made like the garter stitch, the stockinette, and I alternate. This beanie hat, I will let you to on the comments at the end of this video and on the description box. The beanies from crochet, I begin from here, from the top to down. Here I make increases, aumentos. I will use the same technique that I make the increases, but I will make decreases in my beanie, knitted beanie. So I will show you this stitch if you learn to knit. Here I make the stockinette stitch. In Spanish we say punto derecho y punto revés. But together we say to this stitch punto jersey. It's a jersey stitch. In this stitch we say punto Santa Clara or punto bobo. Jersey, Santa Clara. Jersey, Santa Clara. Y este es el punto elástico. Rib stitch, punto elástico en español. So I will show you here. The first stitch from the second row, hilera, I pass only, I don't make. For that my border is uniform, look the border. And from here I make only the knit stitch, punto derecho. The yarn to the front and the needle catch the new yarn and this goes out. Again, from left to right, the needle is down. The yarn between the two needles, we back, and now this is the new stitch and this goes out. And we repeat. Punto derecho. These needles are the number 3,50 millimeters. are very teeny because the yarn is teeny too. Look the yarn. If I look the thread, how is? It's not so loose. It's a little tight. How you recognize that your needles are good for your yarn? You can see, you can watch, you can see the borders. When the border is a little tight, this means that the needle is correct. Look here. If I use, by example, needles number 5, this will be super open, super loose, and it's not so nice. But yeah, natürlich, oh, sure. Actually, I live in Germany. Sorry, sometimes I confuse the words. So sometimes you can use needles. How is this word? A little big for your yarn. And sure, for sweaters maybe. And when you sew together, this you don't notice. So this is not a problem. But by example, if you make one scarf, you must use the correct needles for that the border is uniform, because the scarves you don't sew. So look my border. This yarn in the etiquette says that I can use yarns between, or needles, 3 to 4, I think, because it's teeny. It's merino yarn. Thank you for your likes. Thank you so much. If you can write me, you can tell me where you live or in which country you live. So this is the knit stitch. What happens if one stitch go? Oh God, what we make now? Okay, I will show you how rescue or save the stitch. Look. When we make the stockinette stitch, it's more easy. If I make in the garter stitch, it's a little, you must work a little more, but it's easy too. In the garter stitch, you must make for the front and for the reverse. You must rescue or save the stitch. In the stockinette stitch, is very easy. Look. I help me with one hook. I catch the stitch. I am in the front, and here I must look the yarns from the rows. All of these are the yarns of the rows. So we insert the hook and we bring the yarn into the stitch. We save one. We make out and again from the front. And we save the next. I must have careful because the yarns have a lot of little yarns or teeny yarns. But look, from the front to the front. Again, we recognize the yarn. You can make like this for that the yarn is better. And again, we pass to the front. Again, to the next. Every yarn is one row. And like this, we save the knit stitch. And the last row. When you have ready, you make only again on the needle and ready. And you make a little, we pull a little for that the stitch is correct, the yarn, and look, it's perfecto. And when we rescue like this, we rescue to the purl stitch. So it's more easy to rescue or save the stitches for the front. And I continue making the knit stitch. And ready. Okay, my dear friends, I hope that you like the little lessons of knitting, and don't forget to subscribe here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's totally free. Remember, activate the bell for that you receive the post when I have a new video here on my channel. You can find me here on Facebook and Instagram. Remember that I will let you these two patterns on the comments up. In the first comment, I will let you both give me some minutes after that I finish this live chat for that I can go on my computer and I can let you the links. And this will be my next knitting pattern. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias to all the persons that always write me, let me a comment and share and give one like to my videos. We see us on my next live chat and in my next knitting pattern. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias y hasta la vista. Chao amigos. Chao, chao. Gracias, gracias.